Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna and today's FabriChat.
Hey, we're back.
Hello.
Happy 4th. I hope everybody
had a good one. Yeah.
I know, I didn't, I haven't had the TV on or the news.
I don't know if there's a whole bunch.
So, was there...
Not that I know, not around us.
On fire.
We were watching something that could have went bad.
The Cooley City one?
I didn't see the Cooley City one. We worried about the George one. Because we did go out to the George festivities.
We live near, for those of you who are not local, George, Washington.
Yes. And on 4th of July, we have a huge cherry pie.
Largest cherry pie,
yep.
Which isn't really a cherry pie, but, that's what you get. And
it's good.
Big fireworks. And
yeah, because they were setting it all up, and they set them off in a big old field, and they have the fire trucks lined. They also have they have the fire trucks lining the field.
That will ultimately occur.
So they have the fire trucks that line the field, plus some farmer water trucks. They know this field is going to burn. It's not a question of if. But so they just have everybody just to make sure it doesn't go at anybody else's. So we just didn't know if they did them last night. I'm sure they did because it was pretty windy, but I think they might have postponed them a little later. But nothing major there. I hear there's a fire in Prosser, but that's lightning related.
Oh.
Not firework related, which was good.
There was one up at Cooley City. So we also we're 40 miles from Grand Coulee Dam. And by Grand Coulee Dam, there is Cooley City, Electric City, and what's the other one? There's 3 of them. And they're all within minutes of each other, and there was a big one up there. I think they got from fireworks. I think they got it out.
And then we were watching someone up on the hill light off fireworks. 2 of their fireworks fell on their side. Because you could see a lot of them are going up and up and up, and then some of them were shooting straight towards us. It was like, oh no, oh no, yeah. They had a whole lot of smoke happening, but nothing seen before. But they were kind of probably in the middle of an orchard, so my guess is all the orchard water was going, and they were prepared. But then they kind of simmered down. They didn't put so many in a line. But we thought, so we sat there and watched and thought, oh, what's going to happen? But they were good. There was never a flame. So they were on it. But I think a lot of people in our area are always on it. So.
I think it's sort of weird. I wonder what other countries must think of us, the stuff that we do. Every single year, we line up, I don't, but most Americans, I think, line up to buy all of these fireworks that we know are going to cause fires.
Yeah, we know it's going to cause
They're always going to cause fires. And we also know that our poor dogs are, PTSD for a couple
has
days.
A new trick. Fireworks.
He catches them.
Oh, yeah. He wants to get them. I have videoed him. I was like, what is wrong with you?
He's a crazy dog anyway.
Oh, and Benelli is just kind of really? Again, I don't know if she can hear him. I don't know if she has selective hearing.
I think she wants everybody to just go inside where the air conditioning is on.
So I actually don't think. I think she's
outside.
Yeah, lost most of her hearing because occasionally she can hear me yell at her, and other times it's like, I don't even know you're talking to me.
She can't hear you. She just sees you.
No.
She sees the look on your face when you're looking at her.
Oh yeah, she's got food or whatever. But so she doesn't really. She just looks at us like, can we go inside yet? What is that? Ruger though, no, he wanted to get him. Because we let off on Saturday night. We just got they had a little backpack at the fireworks stand. Just little fountains or whatever. She just did it in the backyard for all of the kids and everything. And
those little growing worms or
and little fountains. Things. It wasn't a whole lot. A lot of them were just noisier than actually showy. But the kids were impressed. So that's half the battle. So, but yeah, Ruger wanted to get him. It's like, oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
It's like you're going to catch on fire.
Yeah.
Is what's going to happen. Paulina was there, and she's freaking out. It's like, it's okay. He'll learn that they bite back.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes he's one of those dogs being a healer. He has to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
So we, of course, were yelling at him to come sit with us, and he would. But yeah, he had to pick these little fireballs from the children. So yeah, dork.
He's a special dog.
He is. Yeah. He is.
He could have made $1 million if he would have just been trained to be.
Yeah.
Because he wants to. He wants to work.
Yeah.
Blue
he's
healer.
very smart. And
he's a good dog.
definitely a worker.
He loves his babies.
Definitely that family, the whole, what a blue healer is, that is Ruger. Very family, protect. This is my posse.
And I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good dog.
Yeah.
Good dog. My dog, of course.
Oh, scared to death.
She doesn't understand, who's shooting at her, and she doesn't understand the noises. And what she decided,
the flashing light.
is that she wanted up in Dad's lap. And she's a big dog. I mean, she probably weighs 130, 140.
She's a big
big dog.
Yeah.
And he could not get her off of his lap. And finally it's like, fine. So he kind of like kicked out the recliner, and he's laying there. She's and curled up.
Help me.
She had her head underneath. It was really sad.
Poor
Because
honey.
we did so in Soap Lake we helped put on, I'm part of the chamber, and Brianna is part of the chamber in Soap Lake, and so we put on our festival. So it was a really good day.
Yeah.
We had soapbox derby races, and then we had the Cossacks, and it's a motorcycle trick
Stunt
guys. And then we had a parade, and we had bouncy houses, a rock climbing wall, face painting in the park, beer garden, and live music, 2 local bands that were fantastic, and then fireworks that went off at dark. So it was a really good day. We did that, though, on Sunday, on the 3rd, because it was 4th of July, but it's our, we call it Suds and Sun days, because it's our festival days, along with the 4th of July. And then and that's why last night Monday night on the 4th, that's when everybody takes their own fireworks their personal fireworks down to the beach, and they let everything off on the beach. And it starts at probably 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Easily, yeah.
And goes until probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's crazy. Doesn't have to go to work the next day?
I don't know.
Apparently not.
But it is massive. It is a constant, nonstop, because everybody's trying to outdo each other, and they've got these, I don't know where
Which
they
are
buy
the best
these.
ones.
They really are. It wasn't, if you like fireworks, it was an awesome show. So I'm sitting on the couch, because of course we live directly across from it. So I'm sitting on the couch watching it, going, oh, that was really good. That was really good. While poor Lizzie is cowering.
Being protected by Paul.
Yeah. But anyway, it was fun. But on Sunday it was kind of funny, because those of you guys that are local already experienced this, but what happened was beautiful day. We'd had some rain, but it was beautiful, gorgeous day. Not too hot, not windy. Everything was great. And Brian was in Ephrata, and Soap Lake is 4 minutes from Ephrata. And Brian called, and he's yelling in the phone because you can't hardly hear him. He says, it's coming, it's coming. It's going to be raining there. And so I'm standing in the park because I'm doing what I need to be doing, and they're all over watching the Cossacks, the trick motorcycle guys. And so he said, it is a massive amount of rain. It's on its way to you. It's going to be there in about a minute, and it's only going to last for 5 minutes. Sunny skies behind. And I said, okay, so I take off. So I run first over to where the stage is all put up, and because the music doesn't start until after the parade. And this is at about, what was it, probably 4:30.
4:35ish.
4:30, so right in the middle. The parade was going to start at 5. Music was going to start at 6. So I go running over to where they've got all this equipment set up, and I said, the rain is coming. You've got 1 minute. Cover it all up. It's only going to last for 5 minutes, but get it covered. So they start scrambling, and then I took off running, and I was only, a block from there. So I took off running, and as I get there, Alex, our former mayor, and he was our announcer, I'm looking for him, and I finally find him, and because I'm just too shy. You wouldn't think of me as shy, but I really am. I'm not going to grab the mic and, hey,
You sound like Chicken Little.
This guy is going. I know, I don't want to be the one to say, it's going to be raining. It's going to be pouring in minutes. Everybody take cover. Yeah. Let Alex say it. Yeah. So anyway, Alex, bless his little heart, he is the sweetest man, nicest. He probably wouldn't like it that I call him sweet. He is a good man, a nice man. And so I tell him, I said, I just got off the phone. The rain is coming. It's going to be here any minute. But tell them just to take cover It's going to be a massive amount of water, but only for 5 minutes. So tell them not to go home. Because the streets are packed up, and we've got thousands of people.
Luckily, a lot of Soap Lake businesses have awnings, so they kind of just huddle right in there.
Yeah, yeah. So he picks up the mic, and just as he picks up the mic, we look, and we're standing right at the corner of Main Street, which is where everything was going on, and Canna. And so we're standing right on Canna, and we could look up and it's actually facing this way. So it's coming, it's a north-south street, so it's coming from Ephrata. And we could see this wall. I've never seen anything like that before.
I wish I would have been able to see that.
It was a wall of just coming, and it was right at the end of like Del Red.
Yeah.
And I looked up and I said, "Oh my God." And he says, "Oh, okay." And all of a sudden everybody starts screaming because as it's coming, it's hitting the opposite side of the street as he has the mic in his hand.
Right.
And so I just started yelling, 5 minutes! It's only the last 5 minutes! And so then I'm running because I just don't want people to go.
Yeah, don't go home.
You know, you just find some cover, hang out, it'll be fine. So I'm running back, and then I run over because there's a lot of people who have staked out their property in the park.
Yeah.
And so they are, they've got their little spots, and then they're all huddled. So I'm running around to those guys, running over to the food booth, running to the other guys. It's okay, don't pack up. 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. So they were all glad to hear it. And then Brianna, she was manning the bouncy house.
Oh my gosh.
Some of the houses,
yeah. The big kids, you know, teenager size. Oh, thrilled to death. They are now slip and slides.
Yeah, because now the roof of it is kind of a mesh, you know? And so now it's filled with water. There's like this much water inside these big bouncy houses. So before it was like, oh, there's mommy 2 or 3. And I mean, there was a lot of kids, but they were super interested in the face painting, and they were doing other things. But the bouncy house, But man, you fill it with water.
After the rain was over,
oh my gosh.
At about the 7-minute mark, everyone's walking back to the park and get it.
All the kids, the big kids.
And not one parent cares like, oh, it doesn't matter, it's just water. And maybe we don't have to go to the lake later.
Yeah, it was good. They loved the bouncy houses filled with water. And they, I don't know about you guys out here, it's a big thing out here. Everybody loves those for their parties. And you can actually strap a hose on it so that it does kind of slide into a pool, and you can add that pool attachment. These didn't have that, but they were filled with water. They had fun. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, it was good. But the bad news was, so this all happened at between like 4:30 and 4:35. I mean, it truly was a deluge of water. And
then it kept on going
for 5 minutes, and then sunny skies behind it. In fact, the sun was coming out as the last little raindrops was falling. It was the weirdest thing ever. Just the most bizarre thing.
Yeah, it even hit Sun Lakes, because Alex had pictures from them and Nathan and everybody. Yeah, they had all of their tents up, and they had like flooded in some of the areas.
Yeah, it was massive.
They just put up their tents, and they were ready for it, and it was just, so it made it all the way just a straight shot.
It was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. But I look like a drowned rat. I mean,
I had an umbrella, and my kid's like, Mom, you needed to steal an umbrella from a child.
I know.
It's fine.
I know, because my hair, this is because I have to blow dry it and put massive product in it. But boy, you get it wet, and I don't even know. It was
something.
It was so gross. So the entire evening, you know, then after that, I had to greet the public with
nobody cared.
My gross.
Everybody else had the same hair.
It didn't matter. Yeah, everybody did have the same hair. Yeah. Nobody had any makeup left on, or but it was okay. But it was fun. It was really, really good. I just love holidays anyway. It doesn't matter.
And it was amazing how many people came to the park. By like
Thousands.
6 o'clock, all of these families come. They were setting up basketball games. They set up a volleyball net.
Volleyball games.
And there
was a soccer game.
It was awesome. There were so many people. Robert was so impressed. He'd never seen so many people.
That's right. And what's really nice is that it was all just community.
Yeah,
it was all little, everywhere you looked, there was, quilts and blankets with a family here and family and friends and everybody.
Yeah.
Just for as far as you can see, just tons and tons of people. Because the music, the live band, it was loud.
Yeah.
It was good. And so and that was the other funny thing is we always do a beer garden because, of course, that's the only way the chamber makes money is on the beer garden. And it is kind of nice because the parents, they need to be able to sit in a fenced area and say, no, you can't come in here.
Right.
You guys go play. I can see you from here.
Right.
You can't come in here. But
don't make me come out there.
Don't make me come out there. I need to drink my beer. And so, but it was nice. But there were so many families that the beer garden, we did not do as well. I haven't told you the numbers yet, but we did not do quite as well this year. I mean, we did fine. We raised plenty of money for.
But yeah, I agree.
Activities. But it was a young crowd with tons and tons of kids and young people.
There was tons of
and
kids.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And if you're going to be around, or any of you guys that are planning on coming or whatever, our next kind of big event in Soap Lake that's coming is one of my favorites. It's the Moonlight Paddle.
Yeah.
So the full moon in August is going to be on, I think it's August 11th. And I think they're calling it the Sturgeon Moon. I don't know what that is. It's something about that's when when it's the easiest time to catch a sturgeon.
They're pretty easy all the time.
I thought so too.
Okay.
But
Deal.
This is what they call it, is the Sturgeon Moon. So, and it's the last supermoon of the
cool.
the year. So it's going to be this great big huge moon. And what we do is we go out, and in the afternoon we have races. We have kayak races, canoe races, and SUP, the stand-up paddleboard races, in a couple different age groups depending upon who all join. And we have prizes, and then we do that, and then we have dinner. There'll be food in the park, and then we have music and a beer garden, because then what we do is down on the beach we decorate ourselves and our canoes or our kayaks, glow sticks and lights, and there's prizes there's different categories for how you decorate yourself and your canoe, your kayak, whatever you have. And part of the fun is just decorating on the beach with everybody. And then we launch at, I think it's like 7:30. I'm going to get some of these details wrong, but it's like 7:30ish. And then we go out and we cruise. We meet at the middle of the lake. And so we've got the light of the moon, we've got all this music, and then the music is playing on shore where the beer garden is, because if you don't want to bring a kayak or, risk getting tipped over, not that that happens or whatever, then you can just watch from the shore. But it's pretty fun. And I'm going to try to see if Lizzie will stay in the boat.
I was going to say, you're going to have to practice with Lizzie. Get her all decked out in her glow sticks.
I think she'll be fine if there's nobody in the water.
Right, that's her biggest thing. If someone's sitting in the lake, it's a problem.
We've talked about this before, that the treatment in Soap Lake, because it's a mineral healing lake, is that you go out and you can walk out for a mile. And it's not, and then you sit down and you soak up to your neck for 20 minutes. So we might be a half a mile offshore, and Lizzie will see a head bobbing, and she thinks somebody needs saved. So she jumps off of the kayak to go, and I have to yell, stand up, stand up. So they stand up, and she goes,
trying to let's go back.
And then so
tip
she
mom
turns
over
around.
to back on.
And then, this is 20, 30 pound dog. I cannot lift her onto the kayak, so I tip over every dang time.
Yeah.
But I think if nobody's in the water,
you'll be good.
I don't think she'll jump out, because she wants back on. She wants to go out and save more people. She is channeling
She's a
her
little
inner
lifeguard.
Yeah. Saint Bernard, whatever. Goofball. But anyway, she loves it. She loves to be on the kayak, so we'll see. But that's our next big event that'll be super fun. So it's just fun to celebrate anything. And that reminded me, we haven't done our national days for a while. We've been gone. So I was looking at, because it was kind of funny. I happened to look at this on Monday, because Monday, you should see this list. Monday,
because there are a whole lot of things on Monday, not just I'm
going to read these all off to you. The 4th of July was, if you're ready for
that's
this.
a huge list. Dying.
Ready? It's Alice in Wonderland Day. Okay, this was Monday, the 4th of July. It's Filipino-American Friendship Day. Okay. It's Heroes Day of Zambia, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's Independence Day, of course. Post Malone's birthday. Malia Obama's birthday. Independence from Meat Day. I guess we're vegan.
Would you call it independence, though?
Well, I don't know. It's Independence from Meat. They called it that.
We ate a lot of meat on the 4th of July.
No.
We didn't celebrate that.
No. It's Invisible Day.
Oh. Nobody sees you because of all the fireworks. I get it. Got it.
You don't see me. I'm in the beer garden.
Yeah.
It was Jackfruit Day.
Oh, it's smelly.
National Barbecued Spare Ribs Day. Well, yeah. National Caesar Salad Day.
On the July 4th. I thought that would have been like an early spring day.
You'd think. I don't know. You know what? It's not. It's not National Hot Dog Day. When do you think it would be?
Oh my gosh, I had a corn dog and I was like super disappointed that there wasn't a corn dog at the South Lake Food one.
I know.
So when we went to George, it's like, dude, I myself a hand-dipped greasy corn dog.
Yes, I love those.
It's the best thing.
I know. I ate like one a year when I go to the fair.
It's the only time you eat one of them.
Yeah, and then I get a tummy ache for like 3 days. We go,
It was worth it though.
I know. It was also on Monday, on the 4th of July. It was also National Hillbilly Day. It was Queen Sonia's Day. It is Sidewalk Egg Frying Day.
Oh, wasn't that hot? Last year we could have fried an egg.
Yeah, last year we canceled our parade.
It was so hot. It
was like 18 degrees.
Because it was like the 6th day that it was over.
We had businesses closed because they couldn't have their ovens on. And
so last year we could have fried an egg. This year, not so much.
No. It is National Childhood Obesity Week. That's probably a good thing. We do.
It's a good thing to just be aware of.
Yeah. And National Transplant Week.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a lot for
that was a lot for one
July.
day.
That's amazing.
And yesterday was National Bikini Day and Mechanical Pencil Day.
Oh. Well, we can all have something to look forward to.
On the 5th of July. Again, it seems like that should be during school, but I don't know. I don't know. And then so today, now finally, so now could have celebrated other things. So sorry you missed out. Let me tell you what today is. So today is International Kissing Day.
There you go.
International kissing. I don't know what that means, but you know, that's what it is. It's also Kevin Hart's birthday. He's hilarious. I think he's super funny. It's National Air Controller Day. And finally, National Fried Chicken Day.
Fried chicken!
I love fried chicken. And again, we are serious. I cannot tell you how many people emailed me and commented. Lori Gilmartin said, hey, if Jan is coming to do a Southern Comfort Retreat, I'm in. So, Jan.
We're calling.
Take our call. We're calling.
That would be so good. I am excited.
We could have we have to pick a really cool quilt. That doesn't take us very long because we have to have cooking classes. The retreat center, we could have cooking classes.
Oh, we totally could.
It have to be like a cold enough time of year that we could be baking and eating and wearing heavy clothes.
Baggy stuff, you know, so it's not too tight.
Yeah, sweaters.
Oh.
So anyway.
Well, good. I'm glad everyone's on board with us.
National Fried Chicken Day. Because the other thing, do you like fried chicken better the next day when it's cold or fresh out of the oven? Good question for all of you. Me too. Cold.
I'm a next day. Like, I will definitely eat it hot.
Oh, yeah. Don't
but I cannot. I always have to, like, hide a piece in, like, the vegetable drawer.
Me too! I do the same thing. Underneath the lettuce
and the broccoli.
That's where you'll find Mama's treats. That's right. Oh, I love DNA.
Yeah.
Yes. That's right. Hide a chicken leg.
Yep.
To eat it cold.
Right under there. Because a cold fried chicken the very next day.
So good.
Yep.
I can eat that for breakfast.
Yeah.
Or, 2 o'clock in the morning if I wake up and I know, it's cold chicken.
What if somebody finds it?
They won't.
No, they won't.
They won't.
They're not digging through
cheese drawer? Maybe.
Questionable. Yeah.
Vegetable drawer? No. Nope. Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
That's right. Yeah. So let us know. Do you like... I don't think... Because, the other thing that I like cold, and it's not true of everybody, is I like cold pizza. Do you like cold pizza? You like hot pizza?
No.
See, you like pizza, though. I don't particularly care for pizza. Mm-hmm. But I don't mind it cold. Yeah. Because I don't eat it like, I guess I'll eat this.
Little snack. Yeah. No, I prefer it warm.
You prefer it warm.
I have heard, someone told me this, I don't know who told me this, that the best way to reheat a pizza slice...
Oh, in your air fryer?
In your air fryer. Or what they do is they put a little bit of water in a saucepan, and it creates this like little, with a lid, and it takes like 5 minutes, and it creates this steam, and it steams everything.
Oh.
And it's just like it's fresh out of the pizza box. I have not tried it. Because, 8 seconds in the microwave is pretty fast.
Yeah. And I'm not going to try because I don't care. But air fryer, I'll heat things for Dad in the air fryer all the time. Anything in the air fryer. If you don't use your air fryer, you're missing out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, Joan brought me, did I tell you about this?
Huh.
Joan Bellafield at the last retreat brought me Old Bay seasoning. Dang, if you don't know what that is, I mean, I kind of have seen it in the store before, but I don't think about it because we don't make, what is it for, crab or
lobster?
Shrimp or
It's very,
lobster.
yeah, seafood.
It's some sort of East Coast thing. French fries in the air fryer covered in Old Bay seasoning when it comes out. Dang. It's spicy. It's that really good spicy.
Yeah.
It's that, seasoned. So good. So good. My new favorite thing, which is super unfortunate. I need to make it through summer bikini season. Not that I would ever wear a bikini, but I need to make it through there anyway. So anyway.
But the air fryer, I mean, besides the massive amount of starch you're eating, but the air fryer is really nice because there's really no any grease or anything. I do a little bit of avocado oil, and that's really good for you. And that's just to help crisp things up. But otherwise, it's not like a batch of oil.
You're not. Yeah, and you can't tell the difference because your French fries in the air fryer are super, super good. Crispy meat burritos. There's a lot of stuff that we've put. And even chicken. You know, when I made those chicken fingers for the kids.
Well, I like that it's just not, I mean, in your microwave, you can warm it up, but it doesn't have the same texture. It's kind of almost maybe on the soggy side. And I like that the air fryer will heat it all the way through and add that crunch back in.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. One other thing I had mentioned, and I don't think that you know this yet, we had 2 cancellations for our retreat at the end of the month. This is unusual because what happens is, and we'll have different, you know, and we have kind of a waiting list. So be watching your emails and your phone if you're on the waiting list because it is 3 weeks out. Pretty fast turnaround, but people find that the last minute something else has come up. So we have 2. Both of them, I think, are for private rooms because both of them are. We have 2 married couples.
Oh wow!
That I always want to call her Tracy Town. Cheryl
from Tracy Town.
From Tracy Town. Sorry, Cheryl was in Ireland and she had to coming out of a pub. And she says, no, she was not drinking, but I don't know, she fell.
Oh, no!
So, and now has to have a knee replacement.
Dang.
And is having a hard time getting around. Yeah, so she's not coming. And then Marjorie and her husband, some other, didn't put it together that the end of the retreat is when they're going somewhere, something else, France maybe. All of these international.
Skip us for France. That's okay.
Yeah, we get that.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we'll miss seeing our friends who come every year, but anyway, so be watching that.
That's exciting, though.
I know, because I think we've got 12 people on the waiting list. So I'm gonna
hopefully
order that because remember when we do this, that's why you pay your penny. Is that way we know
who comes first,
who did first. So I'm gonna work on that today and kind of work down the list. I might send emails, or I might call. I hate waiting on a phone call.
So here is your perfect public announcement.
Your
check your calendars.
Yes.
Public service announcement.
Public service. PSA.
Yes.
Check your emails.
Check your emails. Be ready.
Be ready. Yes. So
that's exciting.
I think that's super exciting because there's a lot of people that that were
really
on the list that would like to come, and so I think it'll be really, really good. And then because the other thing I was thinking is when we do the retreats, we always have gift bags on when they get there, and we put fun little things in there, things from Soap Lake and local things, and things that you need on the retreat. So we have these little gift bags, but I'm going to put in these bags applets and cutlets.
Yes!
Because this is sort of funny. That was the other thing, all of these little comments about applets and cutlets is a lot of the people were going, those sound really good. We're going to have to try those. Other people that were saying, wow, from the looks of your face,
I ain't trying that.
I ain't trying any of that stuff. So I didn't watch back to see if it was obvious that all of us were going, ew.
You know what's funny is Barbara commented, and she's like, it was hilarious watching you guys. She was like intrigued. She's like, I got to try some of the stuff you guys had. And so I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of it, too, is that trying to bring that home with us. So, when we were working through our way through the spice market, tasting things, it was better than having it.
But if you wander to our side of the state,
just for cutlets,
it's cool because if you guys have been to Leavenworth, I know a lot of the people from the West Side have come to Leavenworth for their weekends or whatever. Leavenworth is like what, 20 minutes. 10 minutes from Chelan. It's worth going on their little tour. Then they have little sample tastes, and it's really cool.
They really are good.
It's one of those going to get Washington treasures.
It really is. It really is. Well, it's kind of funny because Gina Wortman, I'm going to call you out. Gina emailed Tracy and said, "Tracy, I grew up in Iniat. Applets and cutlets are gross."
I got you.
You've been warned. Gina.
I like the jelly ones. Like I don't like the nuts in there. I don't like the fruit chunks. For me, it's I don't know if it's more texture. I think it's us.
I'm the same thing. But see, you and it's that I don't know if it's the food touching thing. I don't know, but it's that same thing with candy. I'm a classic candy, and that's it.
Yeah,
I'll eat M&Ms, but I don't want peanut M&Ms. I'll eat fudge, but I don't want nuts in my fudge. Mm-hmm. My favorite flavor of ice cream is vanilla. What's yours?
Super boring.
I know.
I'm mine's chocolate. So.
Super boring. I know.
Robert gets all crazy once in a while and gets Neapolitan. It's like, I just want this little bit. Oh, got the strawberry on it. Here you go.
I know. I used to eat it that way. Because that was what Dad always used to buy was Neapolitan. It's like, why?
A little bit for everybody. No, it doesn't work.
And then I would try to get my own out of the carton because I didn't want it to die.
Yeah, no. So no, we're the same.
Eat it. We are the same. So sad. So it's true. We don't really like the applets and cutlets, but I think it is a texture thing. There's a gel candy. Mm-hmm. A fruity
and
gel.
Two of them, just having two is good. And then share the box with everybody else.
Yeah, because you can taste it and go, oh, yeah, a little taste of home.
And,
and you're good. And so anyway, I think we've sold those really well. We're going to hear from.
Try it. I know there's new flavors since I have, tried them.
Well, those of you guys that are coming the end of the month,
you're getting them.
You're getting some.
You like it or
not.
not.
We're going to do a little, instead of a box opening, we'll do a box opening with them. We'll do a little taste test for you guys. And we'll see, because we have people coming from Utah. We have
all over
from Utah. We've got people from California. We have people from all over again. So
I'm excited for you.
Spoiler alert! You get some candy. Yeah. So we'll see. All right. Let's see. Oh, one more thing. Oh, this is kind of fun. So another thing that I have. It's like we never talk.
I know.
We were too busy selling beer.
But you know what's crazy is that we have that whole 3 weeks. We hardly talked on vacation.
We didn't see you.
I know. So we have a whole lot of 3 weeks to work on. Yeah, and we come home to go to work, and when we're at work, we really do work. We're on the phone answering emails, helping fill orders. Yeah. It's not let's go have a cup of coffee and So no,
we really do work.
It's really at this time we get to chit-chat all the new stuff
with each other and our friends and have our little coffee. So okay. So Roseanne Bryan, my friend, who I'm going to go to South Dakota to visit her the first weekend in August is when I'm going, because her surgery is July 14th. So those of you guys that have been sending her cards and visiting with her, her next big surgery is July 14th. And so we didn't want to bust any stitches. So we're waiting 2 weeks.
They're all healed up.
And so I'm going over the second week in August. And what was I going to say about that? Oh, but anyway, because I'm going the first weekend in August. The second weekend in August is Moonlight Paddle. So just FYI, remember that. But anyway, Roseanne texted me and said, hey, you need to watch the movie Ketty, Kedi. And then she said, you'll know why I'm recommending it to you when you see it. Okay, now that always makes you crazy. What is it?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I know, right? It's about some crazy woman. Is it some nut job grandma? What is it? Because I think, oh no, what? So I go, guess what it is?
I've never heard of it. Is it old, new?
I don't know. It's spelled Kedi, and it is, let me read to you what it's about. I couldn't wait. I had to go see, oh God, what is this movie about? What? So, it's funny that both of us think the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Was it somebody crazy? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What it was, let me read it.
You'll know why. What does that mean?
You'll know why. I know. I'm not that self-aware. I mean, I am, but I hope no one else knows. Yes, that's exactly what the song is. Ketty. It is a 2016 Turkish film.
Okay.
Could be a hint.
Yeah.
By somebody named Seda Toron. Hundreds of thousands of cats roam the metropolis of Istanbul freely. For thousands of years, they've wandered in and out of people's lives, becoming an essential part of the communities that make the city so rich.
Wow.
What it's about is 7 of these cats. They followed the lives of, and they told what they were. There was the gentleman, there was the trickster, the lover, the hunter, the whatever. And so it's these 7 cats, and it follows. And Ketty
That's cool.
is, in Turkish, is cat, which was kind of funny because I was saying, how do you say cat in Turkish? Because we always say kitty, 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 kitty. And so what do those cats go? And so I was saying, yeah. Kitty, kitty, kitty. And they would turn and look because it's kitty, 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 kitty.
Oh,
Yeah.
funny.
So anyway, that's what it's about. But I have to, there's this little warning thing, and Brianna knows what it is. I can't handle it if an animal dies.
Yeah.
So someone has to pre-watch it for me. Ketty. I did not find it on Netflix, but I found it on Prime. And it could be on Hulu or something else. I don't have any of that, but I have Amazon Prime, and so I have it there. But somebody has to pre-watch and let me know.
She doesn't want to know any of that.
I don't want to know that somebody dies. I can't handle that. I can't handle. And this is super cold-hearted, and I don't mean for it to be, but sometimes I watch movies where people die. And that happens.
That doesn't bother her.
I mean, it's not that it doesn't bother me.
But that's part of life.
When cats or dogs or horses or pigs
do you know why?
Die, why?
I think I know
Tell
why.
Me why.
I think it's because they then show you the emotional distress of the human. You know, if my dog dies, that's horrible. You're so sad. I mean, look at Dad and Lulu. Yeah. The hardest part about losing Lulu was how sad Dad was.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, Dad never cries. And he was crying for his dog.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's a lot of it is and there's that emotional connection.
Yeah.
But the human, you don't always, someone starring in a film, they don't always get that connection you get with an animal.
Yeah, well, and this is a, sad story or whatever. But,
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that connection, you're right, with an animal, that unconditional,
yeah.
Yeah. Even with the stray cats. I know, but I can't take it. So anyway, somebody has to pre-watch it.
And then there's also coming out...
And then I can skip forward.
Yes. And then coming out this month, Where the Crawdads Sing.
Yeah.
I finished reading the book so that I can go to the theater and watch it. I think it's next week or maybe 2 weeks from now.
July 16th?
Something like that, yeah.
That's when it's going to be in theaters. Which reminds me, we have to figure out our whole book club thing. I need to catch up on that because we need to have the author is going to join us on a Zoom.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. We'll have information on that for our book club. Yeah. So anyway, Ketty. So thank you, Roseanne, for I'm glad it wasn't about a crazy woman. About Turkish cats, but yeah, it's a documentary, and it explains that that the whole community. And I watched the little trailer of it that everybody just takes care of them, and that was what I can't tell you how often I've thought about it since then because all over Facebook, at least on our community pages, is always, oh my gosh, more feral cats, and oh, I've got 16 cats that are ready for adoption, and this whole thing, and $250 adoption fee, and I don't want to be the one to say, oh my gosh, let's just let them run free. Let's just all take care of him and feed him. Because I don't want people to think that I am that crazy cat lady, which I am going to be someday. But
you need to send that video, that Ketty, to someone in that world that would be able to be that person that says, okay, for the city of stuff, this is what you're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just going to control the mouse, control the whatever, control the birds.
Yeah. Yeah. Houston, you need to do it first. Houston needs to do it.
So you got birds.
Oh my gosh. I didn't hear from anybody from Houston who said, what are you talking about?
Big puppets? Big puppets.
No.
Because they know. They know they can't say anything. Because they walk by it at work together.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.